Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is a PSA return video. So these are the cards that I sent off express after the price increase at PSA. If you want to see those cards prior to me sending them, you can check out the submission video, which I will link in the description of this video, so you can see them raw and maybe have a little guess at what grades they're gonna get. Then come back, watch the rest of this and see what you think. So let's get right into it and have a look at the cards. Here is what it looks like when you get a return back from PSA. I'm sure a lot of you will know, but just so you can see, I've obviously taken my personal details off the box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the box open and we're going to have a look and see what the grades are. Like I said, if you want to go and check out the submission video, do that now and then come back here and put in the comments what you think your predictions are and we'll see if they're accurate or not. Okay, so we're going to take out all the packaging from the box. Which is much easier said than done. So this is what it normally looks like. And then under all of that, you actually get the cards in this little box here. So I'm gonna just open this up now and then we'll take them out. So they are very, very well packed, always from PSA. They're very tightly packed. If you've ever had a PSA return, you will know. I know this makes people nervous when I'm opening up a PSA box, but you will know how impossible it is to get in to a PSA return. They use this tape that's got string in it, and I'm not complaining because it's obviously very, very secure, but when you've got no arm muscles like myself, it makes life extremely challenging. Right, I think we're nearly there, guys. You came here for a PSA return and all you're seeing is me struggling opening a cardboard box. Right, so here we go. That's what it looks like, all packed up together. So this is just the sheet with all the cards on. We won't look at that. There's like a little advert flyer in here. There we go. That's what that looks like. Just so you can see, we've got a lovely Charizard on there. And then the cards are packed up. We'll zoom in so that you guys can see up close now. Oh my goodness, we're not going to do that because I'm about to show you the grades. There we go. That's better. Okay, right. Get it all out the way, get all the dust off. Okay, here we go. So I have not seen these, obviously they're just fresh out of the pack. I did not check the grades online on PSA prior to doing this as I wanted it to be a surprise. So we're going to take them off one by one as I always do, and we're going to have a look and see what we got. Okay, and I can't quite remember what order these are in, so this is going to be a complete surprise. So instead of me trying to put my thumb on them because my hands aren't big enough, I can't do that, so we're just going to spin them over. So we are starting off with Uyama's Pikachu in a PSA 10. I am so happy about this. I love this card. I know this vending series art isn't for everyone, and I know some people absolutely hate it. I love it. And I am over the moon that this has come back a 10. So prior to me sending this off, it was really hard to tell what grade it was going to get, just because, as you can see, with the squiggles and that, it's not very easy to tell whether it's that well centered or not. But obviously PSA thought it was, and we have got a 10 on that. I am so happy. We're starting off very strong there. Okay, and as we go, please also let me know what your favorite card is out of everything that's come back. Next up, we have got a first edition Machamp in a PSA 7. Okay, an 8 would have been nice, but that's fine. 7 will do. To be honest, I wasn't 100% sure on the grading on this one when I sent it off, but I thought I'd try my luck with it. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I obviously try and look at my cards as close as possible, but there was one video where it was a complete disaster and half of them came back like 5, 6 and 7. So I upgraded my eyes and I thought I'd send off the higher spec cards, but it's not too bad. It's fine. There we go, Machamp in a PSA 7. We won't dwell. We started off with a 10. So, right, let's see what else we've got in here. All I will say, there is a crystal in here. So I'm really intrigued to see what that comes back as. Actually, there might be 2, I think. Right. Next up, we have Gardevoir from Ruby and Sapphire in a PSA 9. I'm happy with that. If you have watched the channel for a while, or you just know me from following me on Instagram, etc., I love Ruby and Sapphire, and I've been trying to put the set together in PSA 9s and 10s. I had this one raw and I thought the condition was really, really nice, so I went for it. So that will be going in my slabbed collection for Ruby and Sapphire. So there we go, Gardevoir in a PSA 9. Okay. Next up, we have got a Kabutops Reverse Crystal from Skyridge in a PSA 9. I am very happy with that as well. That is brilliant. So like I said, a couple of crystals in here. Very, very nice card. Very pleased with that in a PSA 9. Okay, we're doing very well so far. I'm happy about this. So this, I think, is like my 3rd or 4th direct express submission to PSA. So obviously, they closed earlier in the year because they got so behind, they got so delayed. Then they started to open up, and they opened the express level and it was $200 a card. So I've done a few subs on $200 a card, and then about, I think it was maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago now, I think it's about 4 weeks ago, they announced that they're actually dropping the express level to $150 a card, which is why I sent these off, because these ones, once taking a look over all my submissions again, I was like, these cards I'm fairly confident, and I basically just want slabs. So here we go. Next up, we have a Holo Raikou from Skyridge in a PSA 10. Oh my goodness, this is the best submission return I've had back in ages. Again, if you know me, you'll know that I love Skyridge. One day would love to open a Skyridge booster box here on the channel for you guys, but until then, I'm going to enjoy my PSA 10 Raikou. Very, very happy with that. So as we're going, let me know your favorite cards, but also let me know the sets as well if you like them. Next up, we have got a Moltres from Skyridge in a PSA 10. Do you know what? When I did my previous express submissions, I spent ages and ages looking at the cards, making sure, you know, I was confident in sending them, that they weren't, you know, badly damaged, obviously trying to get the higher grades. And these were the cards that I didn't pick out. I was like, no, I'm going to hold off on these ones. But then when I went over them again, I was like, actually, no, they're cleaner than I remember. And obviously they were. Wow. Okay. Moltres in a PSA 10. Great card. Another Skyridge. This is going very, very well so far. Okay. Next up, we have got Mewtwo from Expedition in a PSA 9. Now, I am so pleased with this. I've actually posted this on Instagram fairly recently prior to sending it off. The artwork on this card is incredible. And if you look at that, like the lightning in the background when you catch it in the light. I know it's a bit harder to see now that it's slabbed because you get the reflection, but oh my goodness, PSA 9. That is insane. What a beautiful card. Okay, I'm really happy. This is definitely making my day. Okay, next up we have got Mew from Expedition in a PSA 9. I know this is a fan favorite. There's a lot of Expedition Mew fans out there. Now, I think I knew this wasn't going to get a 10 because there was something on here that made me think. So again, I am so happy with a 9 because for it to come back a 9 is still absolutely incredible. This is probably my favorite card from Expedition, along with the Mewtwo. But I mean, look at that. PSA 9. Oh my goodness. I need to look over my cards again. Now that I've taken a step back and fresh eyes, I might have some more in there that are good condition. Okay. Next up, we have got Half Art Luigi. Oh my goodness. In a PSA 10. I don't think I've ever had a return that's been 910, 910. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Over the moon with this as well. So in a previous express submission I did a couple of months ago, I sent off the full art Mario Pikachu and the half art, and we got a 10 and a 9 with that. This time I sent off the half art Luigi because I actually acquired this fairly recently to doing the submission, and I thought, you know what, actually that's a really clean card. And again, I wasn't wrong. PSA 10. Okay, that is incredible. And then next up, I think I know what this is. Okay, this is my second full art Mario Pikachu in a PSA 10 to come back from PSA in the space of like 2 months. Oh my God. So with these ones, I almost convinced myself that it's not going to get a 10 just because the amount of hollow on the front, it has to be spotless. And I always think, have I missed a print line or a scratch or something? But wow. Okay. I say I was not expecting this. Obviously, you're always hoping for the really, really high grades, but I always convince myself, don't get your hopes up too much. There'll be ones that aren't going to come back a 10 and then you'll be disappointed. But Jesus, we're not doing too badly. Like I said, I think this is the best PSA return I've had in a while. Apart from when my Masaki Genga came back a 10, I got the shock of my life. So there we go, another PSA 10, and that is the Full Art Mario Pikachu. Okay, next up we have got the Pikachu Reverse from Legendary Collection in a PSA 9. Very, very pleased with that. These cards are so hard to grade because, need I say more? Legendary Collection Reverse, there is so much going on with all the hollow on the front there. I am so happy about that. One of my favourite reverses from Legendary Collection, hence why I sent it off. And again, I sent it off because out of all of the reverse hollows that I have from Legendary, this was definitely one of the better condition ones. So I thought I would take my chance with it, and there we go. Not bad at all. Okay, next up we have got Mewtwo in a PSA. Oh my God, what? In a PSA 10. Right, I was sure that these weren't going to get PSA 10s because, like I said, to the naked eye, it is impossible to tell with this much hollow on the front whether there is something. You just can't tell. You can be confident and think, it looks really clean, but Jesus Christ, a PSA 10. Oh my goodness. I take it that this is the best PSA return I think I have ever had. Okay, bar the time I got my first edition Zard back and it came back a 9. That was pretty thrilling as well. But in recent times, that is insane. A PSA 10 Mewtwo Reverse from Legendary Collection. Right, okay. Let's keep going. We've got 2 cards left. And next up, we have got Lugia from Secret Wonders in a PSA 9. Okay, the reason I sound a little bit upset about this, so I sent this off in an express submission about 2-3 months ago and it got rejected. And the reason it got rejected is because PSA, for some reason out of the blue, decided they weren't going to grade hollow bleeds anymore, and this is hollow bleed. You can kind of see it down here. People said they couldn't see it before, but trust me, it's hollow bleed. I pulled this one myself and I was really, really, really hoping it would come back a 10. So there's obviously something on there that I missed, but look at the swell. But you know what? Okay, I know it sounds ridiculous to be disappointed, but I am just slightly, because I thought that was beautiful. You can really see the hollow bleed on it this time if you look closely down on the bottom. So yeah, I sent it back again because PSA put out a statement saying that they agreed to grade hollow bleed again. Why they stopped, I do not know, but there we go. Secret Wonders Lugia in a PSA 9. I can live with it. Right, so this must be a crystal, because I said we had a couple and we've had the Kabutops Reverse. So we are ending with dun dun dun, a Crystal Celebi from Skyridge in a PSA 10. I'm kind of a bit speechless right now. I don't think I've had so many 10s come back on such a small submission and on some incredible cards. I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm over the moon. This is literally the best thing to happen to me all week, probably all month. Oh my goodness, insane. Skyridge Crystal in a PSA 10. Right, guys, that is my PSA return. Let's pop a couple of them on the screen. Let's pick out some of my favorites. So in the comment section below, we love Uyama's Pikachu. These are all my favorites. How am I going to pick? Can't believe that's come back a 10. Yeah, let's just stick with those. But I'm just looking back through myself. I am very, very pleased with that. Absolutely incredible. Little bit disappointed with the 9, but it's still a really good grade. Don't get me wrong. It's just because it's a card I pulled myself and I had my hopes set so high on it. But the positive is it came back graded. It didn't get rejected again for Hollow Bleed. So we know they are now officially grading Hollow Bleed again. So if you have any Hollow Bleed cards that you were holding off of, do send them. So there we go, guys. There is my PSA return. I think the best PSA return I've had in a while. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite card? What do you think of the grades? As always, I'd love to know. If you haven't already, please leave a like on this video. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys again very soon.